Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. There is a assumed and presumed conversation that I've noticed since talking about my first rank 5 rank up that is really, I think, not good for this community. Now, look, since the beginning, and this is not unique to this game, we have tiers. We have guides that tell people, especially people who maybe are new to the game, and they get somebody and they just ask the simple question, are they good? Like, is this somebody I should get excited about? And I think that's where guides are most helpful, to give somebody just like a quick synopsis of if something's desirable or not. But we have seen those guides be wrong so many times. And, you know, the number one reason why it's wrong is that, like, let's say, it's a golf analogy, so forgive me, but like, let's say you don't have all the clubs in your bag. Let's say you just have an iron, or even a driver, or a putter, and you have to get the ball in the hole. Well, you might become the world's best with that one club and be able to use it effectively better than anyone else can. And so, while on paper that club isn't very special, it not only is to you, but you're better with it than most people. Well, I view each one of these champions like a golf club, in that if you master their utility, their viability, their purpose, you can be amazing at this game with so many different champions. And Suida, the legend that is Suida, is the perfect example of this. He is like a hero of mine for taking champions that I have discarded and making me look like a rightful ignorant idiot about the champion when he still does work with them to win fights. I've seen this when he plays with Kamala Khan. I saw this before the Spider-Gwen buff. Those are just two quick examples of so many others. And so it's really made me value this conversation. But the problem is, there's this herd mentality, this group think that I don't think is unique to MCOC, but it certainly can be toxic. Right now, this is my only rank 5 6-star. And I have received a lot of pushback from people who think I don't know what I'm doing because I ranked up Omega Red. That it is embarrassing to have such a public YouTube channel and not have chosen somebody like Apocalypse or Kitty Pryde, even Red Mags, Archangel. I could go down the list further. Because there are several people who don't even think Omega Red is a top 10 mutant champion anymore. Nevertheless, somebody that you should rank up first. But he is my favorite champion. If Quake was a 6-star, maybe that would be different, but with the health pool of rank 4 and now rank 5 6-stars, I don't even know if that's the case because of how much you would have to Quake and bake to get down, even with a rank 5 Quake, the health pools that now exist in this game. So Quake is like my old bae, but she's like stuck in 5-star land. Omega Red is my favorite. But I wanted to see if somebody was brave enough to take somebody, because I still have him in my top 10, as voted on by the people who vote in the polls every 2 months on my channel. But I want to see if somebody was brave enough to choose somebody that wasn't even a top 10 for anybody in the mutant class. And I am so proud of this summoner and so honored to be part of this community because the exact account showed up on my Twitter timeline, recommended to me randomly in the past 24 hours. And it is somebody that we should give flowers to. It's called the free-to-play loser. The F, I mean, I assume that's what that stands for from his guy, the F2P loser. Rank 5, Sig 60, not that Sig ability really matters that much with this champion. Wolverine X23. X marks the spot 5 times on top of the 23 times. So here is the X23 champion. That is rank 5. And I want to give most people that I read the comments on this thread props for supporting this. Now, there are people, of course, who are going to throw shade or make fun of people and say they don't know what they're talking about. And, you know, I've been pretty honest on this channel that I know I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. I know that I'm going to be wrong. I produce too many videos a day to not succumb to that. But I don't believe this stance is wrong, and that's rank up who you love to play with. Rank up who you're going to have fun playing with. Just don't rank up somebody that you think you need to rank up that you either don't know how to use or don't enjoy using. Kitty Pryde and Ghost are two examples of champions in the right hands that are still top 10, even top 5 in the game overall, not just in their classes, but like in all classes. They're two champions I have never mastered well and get more anxious about using than having fun. Omega Red, consequently, feels like a cheat code that I can turn my brain completely off and just relax while I use. And that's part of why I love this game. I love using champions that can turn my brain off. I don't want to feel like I'm stressing overtime. It's why I don't miss Alliance War, and why, honestly, I don't do more than 3 Battlegrounds fights every 2 days, because I just want the trophy tokens, even if I lose all 3, which sometimes I do, and have some kind of cashback incentive to play. That's not normal, certainly not as a YouTuber, but that's how I think. So let's give this man some flowers. I want to invite everybody to go check this out and support him on Twitter. He is the F2P Loser, and I wanted him to see, as I was making this video, that I'm following him. So, yeah, go support this guy. Love the Rank 5 X23. Thank you for being a positive example of ranking up who you want. We need more of this in the community.